Hi guys, welcome back. I just wanted to stop in and say hi. I've got a haul for you today. I have been collecting some things over the last several days and I wanted to share them all with you so you guys would know what kind of product reviews and stuff we're going to have coming up. As for the coloring books, I'll do like a little flip through for you today. I'm not going to like take the time to go through every single image, but I will show some. These things came from lots of places. Some of them I ordered from Amazon, some of them I picked up at Hobby Lobby, some I got from Walmart. So I'll let you know where I got everything. And unfortunately, the sale at Hobby Lobby ends today. So if you guys have time to hurry up and run out to Hobby Lobby before they close tonight, and by the time I get this uploaded, I doubt that's going to happen. But I'm really sorry. Regardless, we're going to start with this nifty little craft bag, and just to get an idea, I have small hands, so it's kind of a little small bag. I like it that the zipper, the pocket is clear, so I can put like pencil sharpeners or whatever in there. Erasers would be good for erasers. The inside is divided, so I have all these nifty little pockets down in there. It's got on this side, it's got a few little places to put things. It's got little cinches over here. On this side, I think a regular size coloring book would probably fit in there. Let's see. Just to see. Yep. I can stash a little coloring book in there. And the reason I picked this up is because I'm sure like a lot of you, I move around a lot when I color. I'm either at my desk, or if I want to watch some of you guys on YouTube, what I will do is I'll pack my stuff up and I'll move to my bed and I'll go watch it there. Let me turn that light off. We're going to try to work with natural light today since I have some. So this, I'm hoping, is going to be a very, very good caddy for that. That's what I'm hoping for. Whether or not it happens remains to be seen, but I like that it has, you know, all the pockets on the outside too, so I can stash what pencils I'm using in there. So I'm really excited about this. I'm going to be loading this up later on with all my things I'm coloring on. So we'll see how this works. All right, I'll be right back. Get my little lap board out because it gives me some contrast so you guys can see things better. Get a little zoom here. This is something I ordered from Amazon and it was less than $10. It's clear gesso. From what I understand and what I've seen some of the YouTubers do with this is they paint it on to a regular coloring book page, not the super thin ones now, but you know, like a Joanna Bassford book, for instance. They'll paint it on and let it dry on the page, and then you can go over it with watercolor and it won't buckle the paper. I've never used it. I'm excited to give it a try. I'm probably not going to get around to it this week, but I will definitely I'll definitely do a little tutorial on this at some point. I want to master it first before I start showing you guys how to do something. So I'm going to try this out probably in the next week or two, and we'll see, and we'll get some watercolor pencils out and we'll go to town and see if it actually does what everybody claims it does. So I picked this up. This was less than $10 on Amazon. I think it was $8 something. I'm excited to try it. Next up is a coloring book, and I'm sure that you guys know all about this one. Hannah Lynn's huge. She's one of everybody's most favorite artists. Everything that you're going to see today, I purchased out of my own pocket, except this. This I actually won on a contest. Hannah Lynn does contests on her Facebook page all the time, and I actually won, and I got this copy of Tattoo Darlings, which is her newest book, for free for winning that contest, and I absolutely love this book. Absolutely love it. Like she always does, she has each of the girls. She's got like a little drawing and she's got their names. The only one that I've started working on is this one, and this one's called Rockabilly. Now, as you guys can see, skin tone is probably my absolute worst nightmare. This is probably the best I've ever done with skin, just to be honest with you. I'm still not entirely happy with it because it still doesn't look as even as I would like, but I'm pleased with it. It's better than I would normally do. So this image I love it. I can't wait to finish it. This is being done with Blick Artist Studio pencils, in case you're curious. So I've got my copy paper in here, and there's just so many pretty pictures in here. This one I absolutely adore. The biker girl. They're so, so cute. I think she says there are 40 pictures in here. I like that. Remember the old-timey, the farmer and his wife? Yeah, that's so cute. So many good images, and I'm like, this is probably going to be the first coloring book I will ever do from start to finish, because I intend to use it to practice my skin tones. So I managed to get this. I was really excited about it. This is probably my favorite coloring book that I've gotten. So there's that one. We'll just go ahead and go through all the coloring books I've got first. Then I picked this one up. Coloring is the New Meditation, first edition. I'm going to butcher this man's name, and I know it. His name is Kent Chua, I think. C-H-U-A. Okay, I'm going to be honest about this one. I saw this in somebody else's haul, and it looked absolutely amazing. Like, it was absolutely beautiful. And then when I got it, it wasn't exactly what I was expecting, to be perfectly honest. All the pages have the dark background on the opposite side. So if you wanted to do it, I think it's Create Space paper. So if you wanted to do markers, of course you could cut the pages out. They're not perforated, but you could cut them out, and then the black back there will protect you. I think it's supposed to be like grayscale. There's a lot of stippling. There's a lot of like how the lines are really super close together. Let me see if I can make this focus. I don't know if I can. That's about as good as it's gonna get, I'm afraid. Just bring it up to the camera. See how all like the fur is all so tiny? So I'm not sure whether it's intended that you color all of that together or you color each individual piece. And if that's the case, then wow, it's gonna be some work. These images are so intricate, and you would have to be meditating to color these, because some of the things are so tiny. So if you ladies are into gel pens, this is going to be a great book for gel pens. The images are actually quite dark. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of stippling, and that's where the artist takes his pen or pencil or whatever and just makes lots of little dots to provide contrast and texture and whatnot. Again, like I said, a lot of them are really dark, and it's not how it appeared in the flip through that I watched. Like this lion, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get color over that unless I go in with a marker or maybe an orange gel pen or something. I'm not sure. Then you get the twin elephants in the shape of a heart, the peacock, and look, a peacock. And at A Colorful Life has this thing about peacocks, so I'm going to tease her. Look, it's a peacock. Owls, I know some of you guys love owls. Scorpion, chameleon, lots of butterflies. The deer, the deer surrounded by roses. The goldfish in the pond. These are just so intricate, and I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, I'm excited to give one of these a try at some point, but it's not first on my priority list. I love the art. The art's absolutely beautiful. I'd tear it out of the book and hang it up just the way it is. And then something that he does differently is in the back you have 2 pages where you can test your pencils on this Create Space paper. I know for some people it's a big deal, this paper, they don't like it. So you can try different pencils. I recommend harder pencils, honestly, because if you use a Prismacolor, it's just going to eat it up. I've used Prismacolors on them with some success, but you have to sharpen a lot. And then, of course, you've got all the copyright information in the back, and you have some more blank pages in the back if you want to do more color testing. So there's this one. It's a great book. I'm just not real sure how to color in it, but I'll figure it out. That one was also from Amazon. The next 2 books came from Hobby Lobby today, and I found them on clearance sale. And the first one is called Fractal Art by Doug Harrington. I got it on clearance sale for $6.10, and it's a hardcover book with the original artwork all inside of it, and it's so beautiful. And this is all fractals. every bit of it. And I'm trying, for whatever reason, things have gone dark on me again. Let me adjust. Oh, knocking things over. Let me see if I can adjust the light and make it to where you can see it better. All right. Now, this is going to look a little dim on your screen, and that's because the line work is very, very light in some places. It's not the lighting at this point, it's just the way that that it's drawn. So these are all fractals. This paper is nice. I mean, it is gorgeous. It's kind of slick, but it's heavy. So I think whether you wanted to use markers or pencils would be fine. With gel pens, be especially careful. Work from left to right if you're right-handed, or right to left if you're left-handed, so you don't smear your work. These images are just gorgeous. I mean, this, if you colored this entire book, you could put it on your coffee table, and it would be like the most interesting conversation piece in your house, I think. It is just so, so neat. And there are so many pages. There are a total of 50 images in this book, and you can see all of them in the original colors if you wanted to mimic the original artist. It's just absolutely, they're just beautiful. I love this book. I had to have it for $6.10 for a hardcover coloring book. You betcha. So there's this one. This one's probably my favorite I got today. Relax with Color 100 Glittering Mandalas. This book is huge. This is a big, big book. I paid $5.38 at Hobby Lobby for this on clearance sale. I just picked it up today. The paper in this is like the book I just showed you. It's nice and thick, but also it's a little texture, but it's pretty slick, so it would work well, I think, with pencils or markers. The thing about this is it's got like a little grayish glitter in every single picture, and I don't know if you can probably see it flashing. And the backgrounds are all black. So these are set for you. Once you color them, you could take them out and frame them. The only thing about this book that I don't like is that it is hardbound and it's printed on each side. So if you wanted to be comfortable as you color, I would recommend probably trying to cut these pages out with an X-Acto knife, which can be a trick. If you guys are big into YouTube and you watch a lot of us who do these product reviews and, you know, hauls and whatnot, Coloring Caria, and it's coloring, and then her name is Karia, does a she has a video on how to take books apart. She literally shows you how to go in and take your coloring book apart so you have all your pages separate. I can't remember if she did hardbound books. If not, that may be something that we can ask her, because she's like an expert in that field. But yeah, if you can go and find that video, you may be able to take some advice from her on how to get pages out of hardback books. These are all or I don't know how you say it, mandalas. I've heard it said both ways. They are all so gorgeous, and I can't wait to get in here with some different colors and just color some of these in. And there's different groups, so it, you know, these were botanical mandalas. Then we've got Slavic mandalas. So these are a little bit different. And there are literally 100 in this book for $5, which is why I bought it. And the paper quality is so great. I mean, it was a bargain, guys. It was a bargain. Ooh, I love this one. I love that. Celestial mandalas. So now we're gonna have stars. Ooh, look, and those look like can't remember the name of those fish. Koi, maybe. Astrological signs here. And we've got stars. So pretty. All of them are just absolutely gorgeous, and they're huge. They're massive. Like, my hand doesn't even cover them. Asian mandalas. Ooh, look at this one, guys. Look how pretty that is. That is amazing. Imagine the shadows, like if you were practicing how to shadow. So like you wanted to put a little bit of shadow behind the leaves that are folded over on top of the others. Imagine how gorgeous that would be. This one also, same principle, same thing. You've got all the overlapping florals and leaves. These are, I'm just like in awe that I found this book at this price. Less than $6 for this hardbound, beautiful book that if you colored inside it like the other one would be like an amazing display piece. It would be a coffee table book. Something for your friends and family to flip through when they come over. This isn't a one-day sale, by the way, guys. These are just on clearance. Hobby Lobby leaves these things on clearance. Like in my Hobby Lobby, you have to go all the way to the back of the store, along the back shelf, and they have like their whole big bunch of clearance stuff, and that's where I found these. And they just leave them on clearance until somebody buys them all out. So if you haven't been to your Hobby Lobby lately, go check your clearance racks. I said I wasn't going to flip through this, but I'm in awe of this book. This is my favorite coloring book, I think. This one doesn't have an author's name on it. It says Art Instruction Colors, so maybe that's the name of the company or whatever who put it together. Let's see if we can find some more information on the inside. Nope. In the back, maybe. Get Creative 6, an imprint of Mixed Media Resources. This is originally a French book. First English edition published by Get Creative 6 in 2016. If that helps any of you guys find this. It was originally published as 100 mandalas and tincelants. I don't think I said that right because I never took French, but this book is amazing. I love it. That's all the books I've got for you today. I've gotten 4 in the last couple weeks, so that's all I have. Next up we have pencils. Yay! I like pencils too. Okay, so we have first, dun dun dun, Crayola Twistables. Now I've heard good and bad things about these. I've heard some people say they absolutely love them, and I've heard some people say they absolutely cannot stand them. So I was at Meijer last night. I had to go buy a lead for my dogs because they broke theirs. And I picked up some Twistables because they were on sale. This package of 30 was $5. The individual pencils don't have any color names on them, but like the way they are in the box, you see all these little dots. If you flip it over and you match the dots, it'll tell you what color it is. And these are basically, you just twist them and out comes the pencil. See? And you can twist it back down. I've heard these go on very soft and smooth. I've heard they blend very nicely. I've heard they layer quite nicely for what they are. I've also heard that they, like when you roll the pencil out and you're coloring, let me grab a piece of scrap paper, and you're coloring with it, that once you've had them for a while, the pencil will start pushing itself back up inside the tube, so you have to keep pushing it out. That's not bad. I mean, if you think about it, for a Crayola pencil, it's not terrible. It looks like crayon to me more than colored pencil, but it's not horrible. So these, I think, what I bought these for, number one, I'm going to review them at some point for you guys like I did the Blakes and the Lyras. I'm going to review them, but I'm also, even if I don't think I'm going to do a lot of my really nice work in them, what I plan to do is pair them up with these books that I have, that I picked up at Walmart, that they have every few months, that are like the same size basically as the box. These will all fit in my purse. So this is like a do-it-yourself on-the-go coloring kit right here. $5 for this, $5 for this, $5 for this, so $15, and I have a travel coloring kit. And you know what? If I lose one of these Twistables, oh well. I'm not going to cry about it like if I lose my Prismacolors, because my Prismacolors rarely leave my house. So there's all of these. Next up, I got at Hobby Lobby the Faber-Castell Eco Grip colored pencils. I have heard wonderful things about these pencils. Oh, look! Look, look, look! It's even a little drawer. Ha! Nifty! Well, let's pull one out since we're pulling around. That feels weird in my hand. That feels really strange. I expected that the dots on them would be like soft for whatever reason, but they're not. They're hard. Oh wow, guys. Oh wow. That's just like the lightest pressure you can imagine, and the color coming off of it is insane. Just to play around. I know you probably can't see that light blue because it's very light on this green paper. And guys, this is just a generic little notepad. So, because I didn't intend to like do comparisons or tutorials or anything today, I just wanted to show you my haul. But wow, that's so nice. Holy cow, guys. The sale that Hobby Lobby has going on right now, they've got 30% off all their art supplies, including colored pencils. So these are $14.99 for a set of 24 originally. I got 30% off that, so I think I paid just like $10 or something. I can't math. Don't ask me to math. I'm not good at math. Yeah, look. See that? They're layered right on top of each other and blended nicely. That is not bad. So I think if you guys are interested in an introduction to Faber-Castell, these are not the polychromos. They are absolutely not the polychromos. But they are much better than the regular student grade, which I have tried and I didn't like and I gave to someone because I like the Crayolas better than the Faber-Castell student grade. Just to give you a comparison. That's my personal preference. You guys may be completely different. I'm not telling you not to buy something. If you like it, you buy it, you be happy with it. That's wonderful. I will definitely be doing a more in-depth review on these for you at some point so that we can compare them to a couple other more expensive pencils and see how they hold up. Alright. Sorry, my space is limited, so I keep having to move things. Next up. I've heard wonderful things about these pencils. I've heard not so wonderful things about these pencils. These are, and I can't say the first name, Bravillier's Cretacolor. I've seen some people use Cretacolor in their coloring. It's not a name that I hear very often, but I have heard it. Oh look, it comes with a little Cretacolor Artist Studio. Huh, look at this. It came with a little quality sticker and it's been stamped. That means somebody inspected this. This is crazy, guys. This is, wow, okay. Apparently these only come in 24. There are only 24 of these, so I have the largest set. They were $21.99. That's Hobby Lobby sticker price. I got 40% off with my Hobby Lobby coupon because I don't ever pay for anything full price at Hobby Lobby. Oh, that little tote that I got, guys, it's normally $25. I got 50% off today because of their sale, so that's why I bought it. So let's have a look at a couple of these. Let's test a blue. Pull the blue out. Alright, these don't have any markings on them indicating their color. It says Cretacolor Studio line, and then it says Austria back here on the tip. And then here there's an O0B, like imprinted into the pencil. And this has 0G. Okay, so I guess this is going to be your identifier. And it kind of stinks that they put it up so close to the tip because you're eventually going to sharpen that away and then you won't know. So swatching these out may be a little bit pointless. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Definitely softer than a Crayola. But definitely a hard pencil, nonetheless. Very, very highly pigmented. There's lots of color in there. They go on evenly, which is something that a lot of less expensive pencils don't do. A lot of times you'll get like student grade pencils or whatever, or, you know, inexpensive pencils, and you'll struggle. Even if you're using the same pressure, the pigment won't go on the paper evenly because of just the way the pigment isn't set into the wax evenly. Hey, look guys, that's not bad. And it's on green paper, and my lighting stinks today, so I mean, you're not seeing it 100%. I'd have to show you on white paper, but I'm impressed. Not bad at all. So $21.99 for these at Hobby Lobby. That's full price. I had my 40% off coupon on these, and I forget how much I actually did end up paying for them with that, because again, I don't math. But yeah, I'm excited. We'll do a more in-depth review of these at some point too. I've got a lot of content coming up, guys. You can see I've got coloring book reviews. I've got lots of pencil reviews to do, and I'm probably going to only get to do about one a week. So if there's something that you all want to see more closely before something else, leave it in the comments. And if there's something that really stands out and everybody wants to see that reviewed first, like majority wants to see it, that's what I'll do first. Except, let me move all this out of the way. Give me just a second. Except for these, which is the last item in my haul. A lady on my YouTube channel, and I cannot remember her name for the life of me. I want to say Opal, and if it's not Opal, I'm very sorry. Asked me to do a review on these, and I did not have them. So I went to Amazon and I ordered them, and they arrived today. This is the Shuttle Art 136 colored pencil set. There are 136 different colors in this set. When they arrived, they were in great shape. The only thing I can tell you so far I don't like is the way these buttons are done, because when I went to push it to reseal it, I broke the tip of this pencil off. So this could have been designed a little better, I think, because I snapped that sucker right off when I went to close this. I did do a little testing of these already when they came in. And if you guys watched my Crayola video, you'll recognize this book. This leaf right here, or this little petal or whatever, this was done with these Shuttle Art pencils. They blended beautifully. This is really kind of cheap paper though, so I'm not using this as like a final result. They blended beautifully. They layered beautifully. The colors are definitely there. They're definitely nice and bright. I don't feel like they went down as evenly as I would like. So not nearly as evenly as the Faber-Castell or the Cretacolor I just showed you. It took some finagling to get the color to be even. Like in some places it was really light, in some places it was really dark. And I think it's just that when they manufacture the cores for these pencils, it's like it's not mixed properly. Like the pigment and the wax didn't get mixed in there correctly. So you've got some places in the pencil where there's a whole lot more pigment than other places, and it really shows when you're coloring. I can work around that. That's not a complete deal breaker for me, but that's all I've tested these pencils. These are soft. They are nowhere near as soft as a Prismacolor. I would maybe compare them to like a Raffine, a Marco Raffine in softness. They're not going to break your hands to color with them, especially if you're using good paper. I did doodle on some 67-pound cardstock, and it turned out really nice. It went down really easy, so it's not going to kill your hands to color with them. This set was $22. That was all it cost. I'm going to do an in-depth review on this in the next week. We're going to take a look at this. I'm going to try to get them all swatched out so you can see all the different colors. That's going to be the first thing, and then we'll look at them together, and we'll do layering, blending, erasing. We'll see how black the black is. We'll see how opaque the white is, and we'll do all those tests on them. I just don't have time to make that video today, unfortunately. All right, guys. So this is going to be one of my next videos. I'm gonna do a pencil sharpening video. Actually, I'm gonna do a video called "What to Do When Your Colored Pencils Keep Breaking," because I know a lot of you guys are frustrated by it. Generally, I don't have that issue a lot because I know some secrets, and I'm gonna share those with you. I'm gonna go over kind of how to sharpen your pencil, or how I would recommend sharpening your pencil. I had someone in the comments section tell me that she uses her Bostitch helical, I don't know if I said that right, her battery or electric sharpener to do her colored pencils. I don't. I did once, and I will never do it again, and I'll explain more about that. So there's a little teaser for my next video. I'm not telling you just to be clear here, guys, I'm not telling you if you're using an electric sharpener on your colored pencils right now and it's working out for you, then by all means use it. I'm not telling you not to. It didn't work for me. Another thing I want to point out, my Boss Stitch cost me like 20 bucks at Walmart. It's not one of the really super fancy schmancy ones. We use it for graphite pencils. I use it for graphite when I draw. My kids use it for their number 2 pencils for like homework and stuff. So that's why I have it. It's why it sits on my desk. I prefer my Maped sharpener for my colored pencils. But I'll go over all that with you in the next video. So there's your teaser for the next video I'm going to make. If you want to see that, if you want to see me give you all of my knowledge about how to keep your pencils from breaking every time you sharpen them, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification button too, so that whenever that video goes up, you'll get a notification on your phone or on your desktop that that video is ready for you to watch. I'm really excited to make it. I know it's going to help a whole lot of people. I see so many people getting frustrated, especially with the Prismacolors. They're the worst when it comes to breaking, but I know how to fix it. So I will help you with that. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. As always, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy days to watch me go over stuff. I hope you liked some of the stuff from my haul. Don't forget to hit up your Hobby Lobby and go raid their clearance coloring book section, because it is worth every stinking penny. Have a good day, guys. Bye.